melody hand first for the first half. It's a and you can play that as a B flat in first inversion. So B flat up top, F underneath. Right? It's pretty sweet. And then that D right at the bass. So let's do that one more time. That's the melody side. So I sometimes struggle with isolating the bass hand, so I'll do the best I can here. And this starts with a classic rock and roll motif. This starts with, right? So you can name like 110 rock and roll songs that start with that. So let's just take it from the top and the left hand. So this is the first section, and the left hand for the Minuet number 1 and 2. Do you buy that? I didn't really buy that. So let's try that again. So now I'll play those together slowly. Actually, before we move on, let's do the bass side with the thirds. So now what I'm going to do is playing thirds in the left hand is so natural with the chop stick. Look, it just fits to the shape of your hand. Your hand's already there. It's like for free. So a G minor right there. Now, do this with, I use a full baritone tuning. Not a real popular tuning, but certainly my favorite tune. My lowest fretted note is a D as opposed to a C, so I'm up a step. Similar to the raised match reciprocal. The only difference is I used the baritone melody on the right-hand side. So when you guys all get your new 12-string rail boards with your raised match reciprocal setting, you will have that lower C sharp. So you'll be able to use this tuning as well. You probably don't care. Maybe you're not getting a 12-string rail board. I did play one. Wow. It's just a thing of beauty. Not that heavy. I thought it was going to be heavier. Not really a problem. It's so sweet. And I played one of the blue ones. It was out of Stick Enterprises. And I almost just like grabbed it and like ran for the door. It's so cool. All right. I digress. Oh, speaking of which, let's digress. This is my new instrument. So this was purchased from Stephen LeBeau, who actually purchased it from JRJ, of course, because all my instruments go through JRJ. I do not buy anything unless JRJ has previously owned it. So this is a graphite 10-string, 5126, about a few numbers off from my 5105, which was a 10-string Hadouk with white linear inlays, also previously owned by JRJ. Thanks, JRJ. Now where were we? Let's do the bass with thirds. So I'm just playing G in the bass here, B flat up top. And then the next chord I'm going to play is F. So I'm just playing F, I, and then you're going to play E flat with G. Now I don't play the D with the chord because I have to move very quickly too. So you're playing. Put that together real quick. So. Let's try that again. Okay, so so it sounds good with the thirds in the left hand, and you can play off that accent. I really like to play this one fast, so I think it sounds kind of sexy fast. When you mess it up, it never sounds sexy. You get the picture. But it is meant to be intended to be played slowly. Okay, so let's look at the bass hand for that kind of second part. So let's start with the melody. So the second time around, he plays a kind of a turnaround. So we'll play it all the way through. So. And then the bass hand goes, and then you're going to play a chord here. You're going to play D and F. So I'll play that again. 2, 2, 3, 2. That's on the B flat major. Right hand's relatively easy, and what you'll notice a lot in Bach is that your right hand's going to be moving this way and your left hand's going to be moving this way. So when you think of it like that, don't shy away from runs like you're gonna have those. And you have a lot of those in the first invention if you're doing that one too. I got my inventions mixed up there. That one's an F. We'll get into that one later. Still working on that one. So getting back to kind of finishing off this first half, let's look at the bass side. So as you gear up to kind of wrap up this first part of the section, you're going to be playing D, C, and he throws in a B there. So it goes from major to minor. So he's kind of messing with you. So like that. So. So let me put those together. So I'll play the second half here. not too hard. So let's bring those parts all together, play it one time through, see how it sounds. Now, okay, so let me back up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add the harmony the second go around. So I'm just going to play the bass notes on their own. So this is just a simple composition technique when you play this live. And you will play this live. People will love it. It's beautiful. You know who played this live was Claire Steger, and she made it sing. The whole room became so quiet when she played this out at FHA 2013. It was just beautiful. So I knew, I was like, boy, I got to learn that piece. So here we are. And then we'll get into the second half the next time we meet. That's played a second time, and I'd add a little more probably chords in the bass just to kind of accentuate that part. And I think this is a great piece to study simply because you can play this, you can take this one nice and slow. All the changes are very intentional, and it's a sweet song, especially if you've just changed your strings or had it set up. So I'm really loving playing this one with this new instrument, with the new strings, with all the options that the Passive 4 has to have. So that it has to offer. Just like loving it. So hey, questions, comments, I love them. Drop me a line. Give me a holler. Let me know what you think. And thanks so much for checking it out. Okay, have a great Freehands Friday, and have a great 2018. It's going to be great. Take care. Happy New Year.